Hey y'all, welcome back to BW Guitars. I got a new video for you. Um, Today I've got this neck that I built. This video I'm going to do a little different though. I'm going to go into a little more depth on the process that I go through on building it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Here I am trimming off the excess binding with some flush end cutters. Once I got the binding roughly trimmed down, I take this little block plane and just get it down to the fretboard. Once it's all level, I can then start sanding it with a radius block. I believe this is a 16-inch radius. Once I got everything radiused and leveled, it's time for me to cut the frets to length. And because this neck has binding on it, I have to cut the little tang on the fret off because the fret slot doesn't go all the way through. So I need it to sit flush without having the tang visible. Once I got all the tangs nipped off and the frets sized up to where I need them, I still have to take them and file a little bit of the remaining tang off. Otherwise the fret end won't sit flush.
I told you, he's an ice cold dick killer. Nimbus.
Wait, so how did he...
Jesus, Summer. He's Mr. Nimbus. He controls the police.
Once I got all the frets sized up, it's time for me to put them in. I just use a little bit of carpenter's glue and I put that on the slot because it helps keep the frets nice and strong. And it prevents your frets from popping up over time. I just use a brass tipped hammer to set the frets in. You have to use a hammer with softer metal like brass so you don't damage the frets when you put them in. There is different presses that you can get, but I don't have one yet, so I guess that's something that'll be on my list. Right here I had to redo one of the frets because it wasn't seating down fully, so I had to take this little clean out saw, I guess you'd call it, and clean out the fret slot and redo it. Once all the frets are set in, I just take my flush end clippers and just trim them all flush. Then I just quickly go over the ends with the file, just to smooth everything down, and so there's no sharp edges while I'm carving the neck. After that's done, I just take my file and quickly bevel the edges This isn't the final shape. I'm just quickly doing this so there's no sharp edges while I'm working on the neck. I'll still have to level, crown, and polish the frets, but I can do that once the guitar is all done. Then I'll just give it a quick sanding with some sandpaper, and I'm ready to move on to the next stage, carving the neck. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. I think next week I'll try go into detail on how I actually carved the neck, and I'll get into finishing it, obviously finishing the peg head, drill the holes, and see if I can even get it mounted. I still got side dots that I got to put in. I'm not going to do any fret markers just because I really like the colors of the fretboard, and this is the first time I've actually done binding on the neck, so this is a new one for me. Yeah, that's about it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share and like and all that good stuff. Thank you.